To be at the top of the pro wrestling world, most of us would say, with good reason, that you need to make a name for yourself in the WWE. But that wasn't the case for some names that shocked the industry. And in today's video, we're going to tell the story of one of the greatest examples of these names, MFJ. But before we get into our content, please subscribe to the channel, leave your like, and click the bell icon. Now, let's get to our video. Before the fame, Maxwell Tyler Friedman was born on March 15, 1996, into a Jewish family in Plainview, New York. Friedman graduated from Plainview Old Bethpage John F. Kennedy High School in 2014, where he played on the football team. He also briefly attended Hartwick College and went on to New York. Early career. Friedman made his wrestling debut under the ring name Maxwell Jacob Friedman. His first match took place at the CAP Create a Pro Wrestling show, where he and Joe Bronson teamed up to defeat Luciano and Vinny Spano in a tag team match. He continued to wrestle in tag team matches for his next two appearances at CAP. His first singles match was at CAP Create a Pro Wrestling show before, where he faced his former trainer Brian Myers and lost. On October 30th, at CAPE, the places that you've come to fear the most, he entered the CAP Championship Tournament and advanced to the first round by defeating VSK. However, he was eliminated in the quarterfinals by Tony Nese at CAP The Best Deception. He returned on January 31, 2016 at CAPE Cap Bowl, where he and Joe Bronson participated in the Cap Bowl 10-team gauntlet match, which was won by Massage NV, Dorian Graves, and VSK. During the September 11th edition of CAP, Feinstein and Joe Bronson entered the CAP Tag Team Championship Tournament. They advanced past the first round by eliminating Doo-Hop and Grimm, but in the final round, they competed in a four-way match against Massage NV, The Breakfast Club, CPA and Francis Kipling Stevens, and the Faculty, Johnny Clash and Mark Sterling. Massage NV emerged victorious, becoming the new CAP Tag Team Champions. Feinstein and Bronson later faced Massage NV again at CAP A Pro Wrestling show in New York State in a four-way rematch that included the Breakfast Club and Day Hit Squad, Dan Maff and Monsta Mac. But none of the challenging teams managed to capture the tag team titles from Massage NV. Feinstein's return on January 20th, 2017 at CAPE Hit 'Em Up saw him lose to Delroy Alexander. His final match at CAP was on September 8th at CAP Feeding Times, a four-way bout against Ryan Galeone, Bryce Donovan, and Delroy Alexander.
I didn't mean a word of that.
Feinstein made his debut for Five Borough Wrestling on May 8, 2015 at FBW Die Trying. He teamed up with Connor Claxton, Jared Evans, Joe Bronson, and Mark Sterling, but they lost to the team of CPA, Debbie Kane, Javier Neves, Max Caster, and Vinny Spano. He returned on December 18th at FBW Season's Last Wish, where he won a five-way dark match against Chris Payne, CPA, and two unnamed opponents. Returning to his original ring name, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, on September 7th, he competed in the Dramatic Destination Series tournament at CZW Dojo Wars, losing to Kefka the Quiet. On May 13, 2017, at CZW Sacrifices, Feinstein won the CZW Wired Championship by defeating Johnny Yuma. He successfully defended the title at CDW Evolution against Trevor Lee and continued to retain it in subsequent matches against Mike Dell, John Silver, and Ace Romero. However, on October 14th at CZW The Wolf of Wrestling, he lost the Wired Championship to Joey Janela. At CZW Cage of Death 2 months later, Feinstein reclaimed the title by defeating Janela in a rematch. Feinstein returned on February 10, 2018 at CZW 19, where he won a 27-man battle royal to become the #1 contender for the CZW World Heavyweight Championship and defended the Wired Championship against Alex Colon. He vacated the Wired Championship on April 14th at CZW Best of the Best 17, where he defeated Ricky Shane Page to win the CZW World Heavyweight Championship for the first time. The Prime. On January 7th, 2019, Friedman signed a 5-year deal with All Elite Wrestling, AEW. He made his debut as a heel at Double or Nothing in the pre-show Casino Battle Royale, where he was the last man eliminated by Adam Page, missing out on an AEW World Championship opportunity. At Fyter Fest in June, Friedman competed in a 4-way match against Page, Jimmy Havoc, and Jungle Boy, which Page won. The following month at Fight for the Fallen, he teamed with Shawn Spears and Sammy Guevara to defeat Havoc, Darby Allin, and Joey Janela in a 6-man tag team match. Friedman secured his first win on the inaugural episode of Dynamite on October 2nd, defeating Brandon Cutler by submission. At Full Gear, he accompanied Cody in his AEW World Championship match against Chris Jericho. Cody lost the match after MJF threw in the towel, enforcing a pre-match stipulation that Cody could never challenge for the title again. After the match, MJF betrayed Cody with a low blow and left the ring. Shortly after, MJF introduced Wardlow as his bodyguard. On the October 28th episode of Dynamite, Chris Jericho and MJF agreed to face each other at Full Gear during a heated town hall meeting moderated by Eric Bischoff. The stipulation was that if MJF won, he would join Jericho's inner circle. On the November 11th episode of Dynamite, MJF made his first appearance as an inner circle member, delivering an emotional speech about his journey in wrestling. He then surprised Jericho with a birthday celebration, including free tickets to Las Vegas and a spirited rendition of Happy Birthday. On the March 10th, 2021 episode of Dynamite, MJF was ousted from the inner circle after his secret plans to stage a coup within the group were exposed. However, he unveiled his own faction, the Pinnacle, comprising Wardlow, Shawn Spears, Tully Blanchard, and FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood. The Pinnacle made a brutal debut by attacking the Inner Circle. At Blood and Guts on May 5th, the Pinnacle triumphed over the Inner Circle in the inaugural Blood and Guts match, but at Double or Nothing on May 30th, the Pinnacle suffered defeat against the Inner Circle in a Stadium Stampede match. During the Double or Nothing weekend in May, MJF missed a Fan Fest appearance, sparking rumors of backstage tension between him and AEW management regarding his contract and compensation. On the June 1st episode of Dynamite, MJF delivered a worked shoot promo, expressing his discontent with the fans and AEW owner Tony Khan. The segment ended abruptly, with MJF demanding to be fired, his microphone being cut off, and the commentators avoiding any mention of the incident. At All Out on September 4th, 2022, MJF made a dramatic return to AEW by winning the Casino ladder match as the surprise Joker entrant, aided by Stokely Hathaway. This victory earned him a future shot at the AEW World Championship. At Full Gear on November 19th, MJF defeated Moxley to claim the AEW World Championship, utilizing William Regal's brass knuckles. He then unveiled his custom AEW World Championship belt, named Triple B, the Big Burberry belt, on the November 30th episode of Dynamite. In June, MJF began a feud with Adam Cole, culminating in a match on the June 14th episode of Dynamite, ending in a time-limit draw. On the July 5th episode of Dynamite, MJF and Adam Cole teamed up for a tournament, forming a strong friendship. Despite losing their title match to FTR, MJF turned face for the first time in his AEW career. At Double or Nothing on May 26, 2024, MJF returned after nearly 5 months on hiatus by attacking Adam Cole. And so unfolds the thrilling journey of MJF, from his triumphant return to the surprising twists in his AEW career. With spectacular victories, challenges overcome, and unexpected alliances, he has made his mark in the wrestling world. But the story continues to unfold, and you won't want to miss any thrilling moment. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all the latest news, and follow closely the upcoming battles and achievements of MJF and other wrestling stars. Join us on this exciting journey.